Raw kicks off with The Miz, John Morrison and AJ Styles doing a Christmas story. It's AJ beating up Drew, who Morrison is dressed up as. AJ Styles versus Sheamus, and AJ wins with a roll-up. Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander with MVP in their corner versus Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods and Jeff Hardy with Matt Riddle in their corner, and Lashley wins with a full Nelson on Jeff. Lana versus Nia Jax, and Lana wins with a roll-up. After the match, Nia and Shayna Baszler beat down Lana and Asuka runs out to make the save. John Morrison and The Miz versus Keith Lee in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and Miz and Morrison won by tripping Lee and stacking on top of him for the pin. Bray Wyatt comes out and says he wants to apologise to Randy Orton, then Bray tells snake jokes, and Orton comes up on the Titantron and Randy says he wants to play hide and seek, and Bray accepts. Ricochet versus Dio Madden, now known as Mace, and Mace wins with I don't know what to call it. Dana Brooke versus Shayna Baszler, but Nia Jax gets involved, so it's a disqualification. Then Mandy Rose comes out with the kendo stick to help, and Asuka comes out to make the save again. Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt fight backstage, and Randy traps Bray inside a container and lights it on fire. Then the Fiend jumps out of it and mandible claws Randy. MVP versus Matt Riddle, and Riddle wins with the floating bro. AJ Styles and Drew McIntyre come out to watch the WWE Championship be raised in the air for their TLC match, and John Morrison and The Miz come out and help AJ beat up Drew, and AJ elbow drops Drew through a table off the ladder. We'll see you next week for the next Raw review.